The 21st century is going to be the American century, because we lead not only by the example of our power, but by the power of our example. That is the history of the journey of America. I was kind of secretly hoping one of my kids would go out and make $1 million. So when they put me in a home, at least I'll have a window with a view. In the middle of a recession, where we're just climbing out of it, where the economy unemployment is still at 9.7%, the idea of raising taxes and reducing spending is a prescription for disaster. If you're in a confined aircraft, when one person sneezes, it goes all the way through the aircraft. On the way back from Mumbai to go meet with President Xi in China, I stopped in Singapore to meet with a guy named Lee Kuan Yew, who most foreign policy experts around the world say is the wisest man in the Orient. Let me tell you what I literally told every world leader I've met with, and I've met them all. It's never, never, never. We are America, second to none, and we own the finish line. Don't forget it. My father used to have an expression. He'd say, Joey, a job is about a lot more than a paycheck. It's about your dignity. It's about respect. It's about your place in your community. No fundamental social change occurs merely because government acts. It's because civil society, the conscience of a country, begins to rise up and demand change. Give it a fair shot, give it a fair chance. Americans have never, ever, ever, ever let their country down. Never. Never. Ordinary people like us, who do extraordinary things. In Delaware, the largest growth in population is Indian Americans moving from India. You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent. I'm not joking. For too long in this society, we have celebrated unrestrained individualism over common community. We're going to be okay because of the American people. They have more grit, determination, and courage than you can imagine. America's commitment to collective defense under Article 5 of NATO is a sacred obligation, in our view, a sacred obligation not just for now, but for all time. I have a really close relationship with Mike Bloomberg. I can die a happy man never having been President of the United States of America. But it doesn't mean I won't run. The United States supports a strong, united Ukraine with productive and peaceful relationships with both the East and the West, with both Russia and Europe. One of the things I've never been accused of is not caring about people. Look, freedom is an overwhelming American notion. The idea that we want to see the world, the peoples of the world free, is something that all of us subscribe to. I didn't play soccer. I played that other football in grade school through college.